Hi everyone. I'm going to be a little bit quiet in this video because there's people sleeping in the house, but it is the 10th of November and Taylor Swift's new album, Reputation, is out now. And I'm so excited, so I've got my headphones ready again. We're going to listen to the whole album. Now, there are some tracks I've already heard on this album, so we're going to kind of go past them. I'm still going to listen to them, but I probably won't say very much about them, because I want to still listen to them so we get a feel for the whole album, but I'm not going to really be commenting on them so much. And I'm excited, let's discover this together.
I was a robber, first time that he saw me, stealing hearts and running off and never saying sorry. But if I'm a thief, then he can join the heist and we'll move to an island.
Oh my gosh, it's time for new music, and I've just realised that I didn't check how much memory space I had on this camera, so 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently we're good. I should probably clap again. We're all synced. Okay, apparently we're good. We have like 5 hours or something. I must have deleted a load of stuff. It's time for track 2. I'm so nervous for this. I have no idea why. I think it's because I said I was going to react to it, and I never really know how I'm going to react until I hear it. Okay, so the next one is Endgame. I think this is the one with Ed.
I wanna be your endgame. I wanna be your first string. I wanna be your A-team.
I feel like this could be on like a game soundtrack. I think this is the first time we've had a rap since both of us, and that wasn't on Taylor's album, so that's pretty cool. When Red was out, Taylor and Ed done a song together, and I would never have thought that this would go onto either of their albums, and now it could work for either. Isn't that cool? It shows like evolution. Okay. So that was Endgame, and I like the way they kind of presented that. Like, I've never really heard anything like that before, which is really cool. Like, obviously I've heard songs on that theme, but it seemed different. It seemed very, this is what I'm looking for. I don't know, like, it's hard to explain. I find it difficult to imagine that one is going to be one of my favourites, but it might be, you know, it's hard to tell from a first listen. Okay, so it's time for track 3. I can't believe we have new Taylor music. I'm so excited, I really am. So this is I Did Something Bad. It sounds like something a toddler would say, but like, now that Taylor's made a song about it, it's probably going to change my whole perception of the words.
I never trust a narcissist, but they love me.
This sounds very like Look What You Made Me Do. I love Bad Taylor. When I was talking about Call It What You Want, I was saying how real it felt. This feels like it's playing on an image. I love it though. Yeah. I love the sound of that one. As I said, I think that was kind of playing up to a personality type that the media seemed to portray her as there. Like, parts of it just seemed to be very, you know, very this is what they say about me, as opposed to, you know, kind of her perception of things. Okay, there we go. But I really like that one. I feel like that's going to be one of my favourites. I know we're only on track 3, but still, I really like the sound of that one. That's the sort of stuff I like, and I really saw like Look What You Made Me Do kind of in that one. Okay, Don't Blame Me.
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right.
I can picture her in like a Catholic church confession booth saying all this. I like that one. I don't like it as much as I Did a Bad Thing, but I really like it. It made me think of like something so vivid. I had like a vivid image in my head there. Like at the beginning, I pictured her in like a Catholic confession booth, but then by the chorus, I was imagining like a gospel choir and things. I don't know if that's what Taylor thinks of or if what any other fan thinks of when they hear that song, but that was just like the vision I had right from the beginning when I heard that one. So we're on to Delicate now. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. These are like the songs that we're going to be singing along to at tours and hearing on the radio and things. Oh.
They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so but you can make me dream.
It's like she doesn't want to mess it up. It's so cute. It's so cute. I think that song's about like the beginning of a relationship. Like you're still kind of like feeling each other out, trying to figure out what you want to tell them, and what you can tell them at that point in the relationship because you don't want to mess it up. That song reminds me so much of last week I filmed a video where I was reading my 2011 diary, and it reminds me so much of the points in that diary where I was saying things like, I really hope this works out, I don't want to mess this up, I really hope that this is going to work out and things. That song is so relatable. That song is so relatable. And also a great beat, which is really important for a song. Okay. So we've got one more new song coming, and then we're on to Look What You Made Me Do. So that can be the kind of emotional break for me to kind of digest all this music that I've heard so far. Oh wait, no, Look What You Made Me Do is next. Okay, I thought it was track 7, it's track 6. Okay. And I'm just going to jam to this one because I already know how it goes.
Look what you just made me do.
There we are. So the next one is called So It Goes.
See you in the dark. All eyes on you, my magician.
I'm not feeling this one yet.
But honestly, baby, who's counting? Who's counting? 1, 2, 3.
I love that. I'm still not really feeling the song, but I love that she just like counted. I'm easily pleased. Okay, so the themes of that song, from what I picked up, that seems to be like Wildest Dreams 2.0 in terms of the song. But if I'm totally honest, I'm not feeling that one yet. It probably will grow on me. Like I tend to like hear the song so many times, so I'm sure it will grow on me eventually. But at first listen, it's not one of my favourites, and that's okay. Like maybe once I hear more about what other people think of the song, what Taylor was inspired by, maybe it will grow on me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, track 8 is gorgeous, of course.
I feel like I might sink and drown and die.
I'm still not crazy about that song, it's okay, but I'm kind of meh about it. Like How You Get the Girl, I was able to sing along to it. It was fun enough to sing along to, but I never really felt a big connection to it, and I don't think I'm going to feel a big connection to Gorgeous at any point, but maybe I will. Again, I don't know. Okay, so up next is track 9, and track 9 is called Getaway Car, and one of my friends went along to the secret sessions, and he thinks I'm really going to like this one. He said it's quite possibly one of the best track 9s ever, and it's quite possibly one of the best ones on the album. So I'm excited for this one.
It was the best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind, but I didn't mean it.
Oh. Okay, so during that song, I didn't really do any funky dance moves. I didn't really have any commentary for the camera. that's because I was just listening to every word. I was listening to the story, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful story. Honestly, like, my first thought was, I'd love to listen to the song Speak Now, and then right after Getaway Car, because I feel like that could be a whole little story in itself there. I can't wait until my album copy comes up so that I can get like the lyrics booklet and like a pen and a paper and figure out all these secret codes. I could do it just now, but it's more fun with like the pen and the paper and really searching for them. Okay, I'm just going to take another drink and then we'll move on. I feel like that song was like a ton of bricks hitting me, seriously. So track 10 is called King of My Heart. That one sounds like it's going to be really cute. I'd love this one to be like a real love song, but I don't know if we're going to have any of them. Like, definitely near the end of the album we have real love songs, but I don't know. Like, King of My Heart sounds like it should be romantic, so I don't know if it will be or not. Let's find out.
I'm perfectly fine, I live on my own. I made up my mind, I'm better off being alone.
An anti-love song, even better. This is an interesting beat. I'm not quite tuned into it yet. So at the beginning of that one, she said she was quite happily single, and I was like, oh, so it's an anti-love song. And then the beat changed, and then she was suddenly talking about this guy, and I liked how the song physically changed in the same way that her life changed, if that makes any sense. I just liked how kind of musically that was shown. I don't know if I'm maybe looking into that too much, but I just felt like there was so many changes in the song at that point, and it took a minute for me to adjust. But then it takes a minute to adjust to a relationship, if that makes any sense there. So I felt musically that was a really cool thing to do. Next up is track 11, Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Interesting title. This sounds old-fashioned, I like it. I've only heard like 3 notes, but I like it. Okay, so first time I heard the chorus of that one, maybe my mind is just really dirty. I thought Wildest Dreams 2.0 again. But then there seemed to be a lot more to the song than that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking into things that I shouldn't be. So that sounded like it was about like a doomed relationship. Like they were having a great time, but she just had a bad feeling that it just wasn't going to last. I'd be really intrigued to know what the story is behind that, or hear what other people's interpretations are, or how they kind of apply it to their own lives and things. That was an interesting one. That was track 11. We officially have 4 more songs to go, and one of them we've already heard, so there's only 3 more new songs. I can't believe, like an hour ago, I had so many new Taylor Swift songs to hear, and already we're just like 3 away. So the next song is called Dress, and if the rumours are to be believed, there's a line in this that Taylor's parents were kind of reluctant to listen to, so I'm intrigued by what this one could be about.
Our secret moments in your crowded room. Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend.
That was so satisfying. I really like that one. I do like that one. I know some people are like, Taylor's, young, and her fan base are quite young, and you shouldn't be writing songs about sex and things and being so explicit about sex, but I feel like she does it in a classy way when she does talk about sex. I like that song, and I love the bit where she says, say my name and everything just stops, and that was so satisfying. I love it when things like that happen on a song and they're so unexpected and they just get me excited, they really do. This next one, I love the title of it, I really do. I love the title of this song. About a year ago, I had this sentence in my head, and I didn't know why. Like, I just kind of woke up and I had this sentence in my head, and it just so happens it's the name of this song. This is why we can't have nice things. And it's kind of funny that at the time that was just a totally random thing. I was thinking, why did I think of that? But now if that sentence pops into my head, I'll be thinking of this song. So here we go. This is why we can't have nice things.
It was so nice throwing big parties, jumping to the pool from the balcony.
This sounds like Royals.
There I was giving you a second chance, but you stabbed me in the back
Kanye.
while shaking my head. And therein lies the issue. Friends don't try to trick you, get you on
Kanye.
their mind, twist you. 'Cause forgiveness is a nice thing to do. I can't even say it with a straight face. This is why we can't have nice things. Because you break them, I had to take them. Nice things.
I love that. I love that. That sounded to me like it was maybe about Kanye and Kim Kardashian. I don't know whether it is. I don't really care if it is, if it isn't. But certainly it was... She was friends with somebody, they betrayed her, they did her wrong, and then she forgave them, she tried again with them, tried to patch things up, and again, something has happened. It sounds to me like it's about Kanye, but I don't know her life, so, you know, I could be totally wrong there. But yeah, I just, like, the first time I was hearing the chorus, I didn't quite get that the nice thing she was talking about was, like, the relationship that she'd described in the first chorus. You know, she started out, it was nice when, and this is why we can't have nice things. So the first time I heard the chorus, I was thinking, this sounds like a lecture to her cats. You know, like they've broke a vase or something. It was like so mummy. This is why we can't have nice things. But yeah, it was brilliant. And then that bit of the bridge where she just starts laughing. I just can't, Taylor, you just... It's like the old Taylor isn't dead. She'll always put things like sassy little things into songs like that. So now we're on to the big two. Call It What You Want, which is just a really sweet song, and it's the nearest I've got to crying when hearing any of these songs for the first time. But then New Year's Day, I've been told that had everybody crying. So if Call It What You Want got me a little bit emotional, I don't know what's going to come for New Year's Day, but we shall find out. So firstly, we're going back to Call It What You Want because we're going to listen to the whole album. That's what we decided. We're going to listen to the whole album. And then finally, that final track that I've been waiting to hear. This first line sounded like my gas stove crumbled overnight. When I heard it, this is Castle. My castle crumbled overnight. I feel like this is the clean of the album. Unless New Year's Day is, I don't know. Call it what you want to. Oh, that is like relationship goals right there. I love that song so much. We're at the final track, guys. We're at the final track. We've built up to this for months. And here we are, New Year's Day. I don't know if I'm going to cry at this, because everybody's told me that they cried at it. And I feel like because I'm going to expect to cry, that I probably won't. And it's not that it's not a good song, it's just that I wasn't at her house listening right in front of her. So my expectation is that I'm not going to cry. But I cry at the drop of a hat, so maybe I will.
I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day.
I really hope so. I know I said call us what you want was goals, but New Year's Day is like the long-term goals. I just love that. I really do. You know, like through everything, I really hope they're going to be together. Like if that's the sort of relationship she has with somebody, I really hope that it continues to be that way. And people were saying that one could be a wedding song, and I totally agree. It totally could be a wedding song. I can't believe that that's the whole album. I feel like I've been waiting for it for so long, and then here we are, this is it. And those were my first thoughts on all of the songs. So if you want to share with me down below what you thought of Reputation and all the songs, if you have any thoughts you want to share, then please do. Also, I forgot to mention, during New Year's Day, I found myself singing like the bridge of Enchanted, like please don't be in love with someone else. I don't know if anybody else was thinking of that, but I was like kind of singing it at the end because I could just kind of like hear it in my head so clearly, especially she started the line with please don't. It got me thinking of that. That was my thoughts on Reputation. If you want to share with me your thoughts down below, we can have a discussion, please. Let us have a discussion. Or I'm going to leave a link in the description to Taylor Connect, which is Taylor's forum, where you can speak with loads of other fans, not just me. Sorry, I just kicked my tripod there. Yeah, I'm going to leave a link there, but please leave a like on the video. Let me know what you thought of this. Did you agree with me on these things? Didn't you? Let me know what you think. I'd love to read everybody's thoughts on this. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm going to link at the end to my playlist where I have all the Reputation videos I've made so far and the ones that I will make in the future. I don't know when you're going to click on this video. Maybe we'll have some tour videos by then. I don't know. This is so exciting. It's the start of a new era, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Cheerio.